Hello my friends, so I'm going to do my first layout with this Not Just for Boys Scout kit, and I'm really feeling this piece of paper right here for the project I want to work on. It is this gorgeous night scene where you can see the stars through the trees, so I'm loving that. It is One Canoe 2, Goldenrod, and Midnight Forest. The back side is stunning as well. I really wish I had both, but I don't. I'm also going to incorporate this cut file. I like the dark tone on dark tone, so I'll back some of that. I know I want that. I love the packaging that comes with this kit. You just flip it over. You can use this part if you like punching. You can use some of the wood, but I am loving these really great little banner pieces and little label pieces. I guess they're just label pieces. I'm going to keep this out on my desk. I like these beautiful little terms. Don't know what my plan is yet, but I really do like them, so I'm going to keep those out. And aside from that, I don't know. I don't know. There's all these great pieces. Let me show you the pictures I want to use, though. I have these 4 pictures, which is a lot to put on a layout for me, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And this is my daughter here. She's in the picture here, here, and here. And she is with her high school girlfriends, and they were taking pictures for some kind of a school project. And they just turned out kind of cool and great. And if you look at this one kind of closely, let me see if that's going to go in. Look, you can kind of see all the lights behind it, and they have the night scenes going, and it really worked for this paper right here. So I'm gonna trim off this border strip, back this cut file, and come back and show you where I've gotten with it. All right, here we go. All right, my friends, I did go ahead and back my cut file, and I backed a lot of it with that great sticker sheet, some of the nature scenes. I loved it. So I cut the pieces that I didn't need to use, and I left the words, and I did the R in the cut file in as a shaker pocket using these fabulous sequins that I picked up in the Not Just for Boys shop, you know, the a la carte section that is over there. And so the reason why the R got the special treatment is my daughter's name is Ryan, so that's just like a little nod to her. I could not wait to use this gorgeous burlap paper, so that will be kind of a fairly major element on my page because I really want it to be seen. And it's textural, and it also is kind of acting in a way like fun foam for me because it's popping the photos that I guess giant photo block up off the page and adding some really nice dimension. Now I don't know if I told you that the cut file that I use, the one that says adventure, that isn't normally in one piece, but I cut it into 2 so that I could cut out my scraps nice and easy. That is also on fun foam. Behind it, some kind of a hideous purple color that nobody needs to see but me. Oh, and then that really gorgeous pale sage color that is on the cut file. That came with the cut file is just a piece of paper to, I guess, so you could see the cut files better or so that they'd be more sturdy or something. I'm not quite sure. But I loved the color. It was an 8.5 by 11, and I thought it should get to be a starring role in this kit. I had enough pattern as it was, so I thought I could go just a little bit more subdued with that color. Okay, so the base of my layout is fully done. I have photos matted. I've got that gorgeous cut file all backed. And now I get to just play with the goodies, the decorative bits in this kit. Now, the 3 pieces that I'm going to have in that cluster to the upper left, that was part of the packaging. And I just cut them out with my trimmer, and because I am absolutely rubbish at using scissors to make a straight line. So I cut them out with my trimmer, got some nice hard edges on them, and then the little bits on the side of those labels that go in a little bit, I just used a larger hole punch to trim those out. So I'm going to make a nice little cluster at the top. You know, and since the cut file is such a major element on this page, it came together super quickly. I did not have to do all that much once I backed it and put my photos on this. So for me, this is a super, super simple layout, but you know, it kind of got itself done. It's just one of those things. That's how it worked out. Now I really want to use that compass charm. My daughter and her friends were up at one of the girls' lake houses, which is like an hour and a half from my house. It's not that far. And they were up there, and I think I told you they got dressed up in, I don't know, goth? I guess they looked goth for some school project. I have no idea. But it ended up looking so cute. And look at how cute that picture is of them from behind. Her and her friends look distinctly different, and they are rather dramatic looking when they're all together. So I love the picture of their hair. Anywho, I did decide to go ahead and put a couple of tiny staples in with that little compass charm. I thought that it kind of repeated the silver element that was in the charm, and I'll probably do that going forward. I do like to repeat elements on a page in at least a couple places when I have them, because it seems to kind of make more sense that way for me. Sorry that you have to see my head. I have a bit of a shortness issue, and sometimes I have to reach across. And those of you that are new, yes, that is the sound of a snoring dog in the background. I cannot do a voiceover video without somebody getting to enjoy Mason snoring along with me. So that, if you are new, that is just part of the charm of my channel. Now you saw that I went ahead and grabbed that border piece. It's this gorgeous kind of burgundy border piece, and I thought that would add a lot, and it did, right along the left side of my photo block. I didn't have much for burgundy on here yet, but I did end up concentrating on some of the burgundy and that really gorgeous evergreen color for like my color pops. Not that this is bright and colorful at all. I love the depth of the colors in this, but I do like to concentrate on just a few colors in a kit at a time, or on a layout at a time. And you know what this ended up doing with the depth of color is it really made the photos shine. It really let them be the star of the show. The secondary star of the show, I think, is my really large title. I think it is ever so awesome. A little metal charm, and voila, this layout came together really beautifully. I did not mention it earlier, but it was announced today on the Not Just for Boys Kit Club, all the social media areas, that I am now part of the fabulous design team. And I am super excited. So you'll see layouts from me 3 times a month, and you'll also get an unboxing video at the beginning of the month and you'll be able to see what I do. I'm going to be on the theme design team for the club, which I did say I would be more than happy to do because I love using theme products in ways that you might not expect. All right, so I went ahead, let me get back to the layout. I went ahead and grabbed another one of those little label pieces to bring your eye going on a bit of a diagonal down the page, and it's also giving me a place to put a tiny bit of journaling and to give a reason for that little tiny cluster to be kind of below that E area. And my writing that I'll be doing, it's just Port Huron and the year. Port Huron is in the thumb area of Michigan. And I generally prefer to use like a charcoal color pen. Yeah, just one of those kind of things. I think it's a little bit less harsh than black, and it also allows my journaling and whatnot to be more of a background kind of thing. All right, so these sequins here, you see that I did use the same sequins in the R, and I told you I got those in the a la carte section in the store. I wanted to go ahead and use a few of the blue ones in my clusters. They are the most gorgeous blue, and they've got a nice little bit of sheen, but it's not going to take away from the layout. I mean, the color goes absolutely beautifully with the background paper. So I'm going to sprinkle a few of those along with just some itty bitty little glue dots. I like little glue dots to get those little tiny bits on. It's just kind of a nice, easy way for me to do that. I'm pushing my charm down with a little bit of glue. I'm going to go ahead and go on the hunt for a couple of enamel dots to finish this layout up. You can see that I added a few black enamel dots. I thought that was kind of the bee's knees for this. They have a bit of a shine, the enamel dots, so you can see them, but they are definitely not the main focus. I really wanted the products and my photos to show, and I think that it worked out really, really nicely this time. So at the end of this, I'm going to go ahead and have some still shots of a few close-up parts of this layout. So if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them below. I will leave links to the Kit Club, the Facebook page, all that kind of great stuff for you to take a look at. And I did tell you, if you have anything you need to ask down below. Feel free to go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will be back ever so soon with another layout on my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by, friends. Bye-bye now.